Hi folks, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. I just thought I'd do this IKEA Detolf tour just in the evening time because I really wanted to film it for you folks. And it's a while since I've done a bit of a cage tour video. I will be collecting and buying my new hamster on Thursday, which will be tomorrow for you all. I spent the majority of the past hour just getting all of this ready, so yeah, let's get on with it. So here we have one of the pet's own small wheels, which has been padded so that my brother doesn't get annoyed by it, because that was one of the big things I hated. So I have padded it with double-sided tape inside with some felt. Here in the corner we have the food bowl, and alongside I did put some flax sprays in it, and just some Harvest Festival that I had left over from George. This is the Trixie hammock that I never actually got to use properly, so it's just gonna be a sort of like a roof, sort of like canopy for the cage. So I stretched it out to be sort of like a canopy. It does look really good, and there's a lot of padding on there. There is a bendy bridge ramp going up to my DIY sort of platform that I've made. So here it is. I've put one of the coconut hides on top of it, as well as Adventure Away sign from Pet Home as well. There is a treats bowl underneath that on the platform as well. There is 3 platforms super glued together. I made sure it was all dry and stuff before I put it in. And still need to get some paper bedding for the coconut hide as well. But I'll get that all on Thursday before I go and collect the new hamster. Here we have a colourful garland that I've had for a while now. Well, it's been with me for the past few years now, I think it is. It's been with me. So just to pop that against and just hang it on top of the sort of like the canopy as well. There is a tunnel buried underneath there as well. It's quite a long tunnel. This is the hammock, which is resting on some wooden sticks that I glued myself together, and then also resting on both of the poles I used out of the Detolf as well. I got this made specifically for George, and I did go ahead and wash it in the washer just a few days ago, a couple of days ago. And then here is the wooden hut, which I customized myself. Just under that, there will be another ramp going up top so the hamster can get onto the hammock as well. Another bendy bridge going across, just as a bit of a shelter type thing, and then there's another bit of sort of flax sprays there as well. Got the dangling apple wood thing there as well. Coconut garland, which I've had for a while, which is in George's cages with him as well. And then he's got a strawberry hide, which I'll be filling with sand as well. A rattan teepee from Pets at Home with some flax sprays pops into the side of it there. And then I've just hung up these little stars and pine cones just for decoration and just to make it look really cozy inside. I've got to say it does look really cozy. And then here we have a slightly bigger wheel, which I did buy for George, but he hardly ever uses it, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the new hamster uses that well. Again, padded as well. Just some art that I popped on our side that was on top of my desk that I thought looked nice. The woolen coconut hide as well that George loved to sleep in. He was never out of the thing, which I have to fill with lots of paper bedding and cozy bedding. A slide there as well, and then obviously a little dish for any treats that I've been thinking about putting some fruit and veg on it there as well, and then some another rattan bowl there as well. Yeah, I think that's about it really for the cage tour. It did take me about 45 minutes, an hour to put together, but it doesn't it look completely different to how George had it. I think it looks really cozy, especially with my DIY platform there. I can't wait for the new hamster to explore it. So yeah, leave the video a like for me, and drop something in the comments below. It just looks really maximised now. It's better than seeing it sat empty anyway. I just love the little, you know, DIY bits that I've done, especially with the hammock as well, because that's one of the things that I wanted to put in. But it does look really cozy, and it's probably the best setup that I've done in the Detolf, because it's hardly been used, and I am looking forward to it, you know, being used properly, because George was in it for like a week. George was only in it for a week until he unfortunately passed away. But hopefully the new hamster will get a bit of a good life in this, and it will be staying the same as well, because I think it just looks really, really good, and I just love it as well. And then it'll just make it much easier for me to just, you know, spot clean here and there. So people wondering about the lid, I'm going to be keeping a blanket but cutting fairly big holes into it, just so I can get my hand through, just for, you know, spot cleaning and stuff, and just for the air and stuff to get through. But it just looks really good. So yeah, leave me some comments below. What do you think of this? I think it looks great. Just leave a like for me, and I will be going to collect my new hamster tomorrow. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this little cage tour. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I shall see you all in the next one.